live stream to be sure I'm not unintentionally just letting the entire world, including Avenged Sevenfold, realize I'm playing their music and they can. Yeah.
Absolutely touch you with copyright.
Oh, we are so drowned out by the sounds of 7 Days to Die. It's not even funny.
Okay, then you could probably fix that by turning you.
Let me check it real quick. Hold up, let me mute my mic so I don't get.
Okay.
Okay, this might fix it. We're gonna see in a second.
Mm.
Alright. So it sounds like it's good. Let me. Yeah, you can still hear the piano music. You can hear our voices. But let me just. Alright, so. I think we are finally good to get started. Probably should have loaded the world up ahead of time, but you know how it is. Audio. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, just probably make sure you type the audio before you get the world up.
Yeah. Because next time we should have it. It should save the broadcast, so I should be able to just skip ahead. So, we should be fine. Alright. Just get some time to load up. It's weird, there's just like nothing to talk about in between. Except if I want to go on a rant about the FBI and their sleeper agent code they've installed in me. But that's like a whole different story, you know.
Now, do you know you have a sleeper code?
I got it off a data broker site. I looked into myself. I got that thing planted firmly in my noggin. So, can't really go in there and dig it out just yet. Might have to go like a black market dealer. One that preferably I can blackmail so they don't steal my kidneys while they take the the implant out of my head. You feel me?
I don't think that's how it works, but okay.
It is how it works. You have my word on that. Would I lie to you? Have I ever lied to you before? And if you ever came up with a time where I did lie to you, well, then the time after that, I didn't lie to you then. Hmm? I'm assured that this sleeper agent code in my brain will go off one day, as I am sure that Joe Biden is a Wendigo. Cause
Well, you gotta remember, Joe Biden is not the Wendigo.
but he said it unprompted.
Unprompted in the third person.
Exactly, which makes me believe Joe Biden is a Wendigo. Because he went out of his way to just say it randomly at a press conference.
Yep.
Where he just said, Joe Biden is not the Wendigo. I don't know why that almost sounded like Obama, but... Yeah, Joe Biden. He isn't the Wendigo.
The reason he said it was because he was losing control of his Joe Biden puppet. He was using his Wendigo powers to control a human proxy.
We all love human proxies.
Yep.
The FBI does. That's why they turned me into one. Did I mention I have a sleeper agent code in my brain?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Well, just in case I didn't, just so you know. I don't know about you though. I think lukewarm water is disgusting. I don't know what it is.
Lukewarm, like slightly warm, but not room temperature.
Exactly.
Okay.
I filled up my canteen before I came down here because, hopefully I can just keep running my mouth. It's like the purpose of getting up on here, become a yapaholic. But it's like, I like cold water because cold water kind of tastes like spiky. And warm water, like just normal warm water, isn't bad either because it kind of tastes like round.
Blood out, taste, and shapes.
I mean, how else would you explain it?
Water.
I mean, I guess you could, but where's the fun in that?
Wow.
I'll tell you what I do dislike, though. The Rock and his relatives. Okay? They don't got a family tree. They got a family wreath. They look like they all got different levels of Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm on my hopefully getting a Tobacco-mancer arc. That's what I want.
Tobacco-mancer.
Tobacco. Alright, I'm in.
Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna hit that, beginning lag spike, because we're playing a game. So, let's see if we can actually, get this house mostly built today. I have confidence.
As early as possible.
Yeah. Because, what kind of stream would it be if we just sat here and
build one poor viewer, together.
The one singular poor viewer who is here right now would have to watch us build a house all day. Like, maybe if it was like a Red Dead montage. But, just watching the whole thing on it. Like, imagine if you had to watch John Marston build his entire house from scratch. Like, it's not a cutscene. It's all just a really long movie. It's just John Marston builds a house.
I mean, there's a market for that.
Maybe. I mean, they do have, I don't know what channel it is. I don't know. My mother likes to watch it. They, fix up old houses and stuff like that. But this is also a video game, dog. People are in it for the pillaging. They're in it for the raiding. They're in it for the club and baby seal.
Oh.
Granted, that might just be my ADHD talking.
Yeah, it's probably your ADHD talking.
Well, you know how it is. It's like how I have autism, but only by association. You have no idea how heartbroken I was when I found out I in fact didn't have autism. It made me feel like a phony.
There's different levels of autism, so don't worry.
I mean, I just took that test and it was like, yeah, dog, don't worry. You're far from autistic. You're just dumb. It didn't actually say that part, but it just said, oh yeah, you're not autistic. Like, there's not even a chance. It's just like, we stand here amongst mytism. Nah, you
Hit that thing again, hold on.
Oh.
Be right back.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I told you that I did it with one of my coworkers, right?
Yeah.
Her words still very deeply resonate within my soul. How do you have 2 less autisms than me? Never forget that. She's like a poet or something like that.
Absolute wordsmith.
Oh. I think my ears were just caressed by whatever you did to your mic.
I didn't do anything. What did it sound like?
Quunchy.
Damn.
Anyways. Enough about that. Until I bring it up again. You know it's coming. Not a force on earth that would stop me. But, you know, I'm getting too ahead of myself. I don't know. The good part is I guess that I don't actually have autism. But in a way that brings more questions than answers.
Okay.
But, you know. I mean, at one point got tested for Tourette's, because, like, pretty sure my parents, like, genuinely thought I had Tourette's or something when I was young. Took me to the doctor. And they just kind of said he's silly like that.
He is very silly.
Now, clearly I don't have it. I think I was just too much on crack as a kid. That, or I'm remembering a story for a different sibling. But I think it was me. Oh, dang. We lost a viewer, dude. It's just me again. That's tragic. You know how it is. Cool world out there.
Don't worry.
Owie.
They either might come back or somebody new might come.
I don't know. I just feel like I haven't had my usual words lately, but I'm sure they'll come back. I genuinely, like, worried some people. Where they were like, Caleb, you've always got words. You never know how to shut up. And now it's just like, I don't have words. I don't got them.
Words are hard.
They are hard. But not as hard as me. And you can take that however you see fit.
Revoking your English lexicon rights.
That's great. Oh no, what if we upset Brim with no Brim?
I don't know.
Dog has given up on us. It's over. Our singular friend we made over a period of streaming in one day is gone.
So over.
That's it. It's over. It's Jover.
Soju over, I cry.
I clapped. I literally clapped. I'm just gonna make a bunch of meat. Turn to bacon and eggs later.
Shit, I think it's gonna do the weird controller thing again.
Lovely.
Why is it not recognizing? Once again, I must exit out. Let me just
I was gonna say, I mean, do you have a mouse now?
Yeah, I've had a mouse. I just, you know, much more comfortable playing 7 days on a controller since that's how I learned it.
Suppose so. Oh no, I moved over to keyboard and mouse pretty quick, pretty fine. Once again, that's me. I just tend to...
And also, I really don't have, like, a proper, like, I guess, setup to, what are we, about?
Oh. The game, like, lagged really hard when I headshot something.
Alright.
Blew its head off too hard.
Yeah, I, don't have the, best setup for mouse and keyboard.
Alright, well that's fair enough, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm like trying to find words, but it's hard. But I suppose it's like second stream, man. I'll get better eventually. It's called the learning process or something like that.
Yeah.
What would I know though? I don't learn. I just have a silly old time.
Silly
Watch VGHS. Say the law is me for real, for real.
Season 1 or 2 law?
Yes. I'm just the law. I'm the law, period.
He's the law people. Okay, I think I see what's causing the problem. Is when I open Steam with Tab and Shift, it recognizes like me trying to go over to keyboard while still having the controller plugged in, and it just spaghetti codes it.
Well,
Because I'll just join while not actually launching the game, or I'll just bash my face into it until it works.
I mean, that's an idea. I'm not one for ideas, so. But you know how it is.
Usually I just smack things until they start working.
I mean, I've learned from experience, having a job, and all that. Everyone says, oh, well, if all you got is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Yeah, I've learned every problem can still be solved if everything is a nail.
Because everything be a hammer.
I mean, all I've got is a hammer. Everything looks like a nail, but I can still manage. Like, it still works just fine. You know, what would I know?
Just a silly little guy in a silly little world.
Basically, you know, I don't got much else to do except for be silly. Basic concept.
Remaining Leviathan. Let's hope it doesn't explode this time.
To be seen, but
Yippee! Alright, I'm good, I'm good.
alright, nice. I think I want to go bigger than this, but for right now, setting it up as a basic frame should be okay.
Where? Oh, yeah, you send me a invite?
Oh yeah, no problem, I got you. I just want to keep going the line for now. I'm gonna make it wider again after this, but you know we want a really big room. Is the big point here. Because we set up a really big, nice processing room. We can set up multiple crafting benches, forges, what have you.
Ouchie.
You good, dog?
Yeah. I'm just a little toasty.
Whisper, alright. I think that's just long enough.
Alright, do you just wanna dig out the corners like last time and I'll go ham?
Do you feel like this? Actually, yeah, I feel like this is plenty long enough. We'll go with rectangular.
I'd say it's a little too long, but alright.
We'll manage. We'll manage.
I'll clear the stuff up in the middle.
You gotta have big plans, Jibbins. Big plans. Bigger
Big
picture
Otisu.
kind of deal. You gotta build, you gotta build your kingdom, and you gotta think big about it. Okay.
Dog, can you just... Do you want me to go from over here, where this ended, and, cut out the corner? I'll get the dirt, since, you know, mine are 69 and all that stuff.
Alright, so I was gonna say, if we just fill it in from there, you start putting the wood blocks in, I'll start upgrading them. You know. We'll get the thing, we'll get because as long as we get the floor plan out, we can lay out a basic wall. We wouldn't exactly have to put a ceiling on it just yet. Because as long as we can get the walls up and put some fences around it, well, cages, so we can shoot through it on Horde Night, we should be alright. At least that's my thought. We get the super base built. We're set. No more butter. That's the idea. Even though we're supposed to try and be good at the game. Not get laughed at by the goth baddies online for being bad at a zombie survival game. We're trying something new anyway.
Korean. Like, Korean fears be like, if I'm bad at a game, I'm gonna get laughed at by women.
I'm just saying. The only way for us to get it done is to be, we gotta be real. Become real.
I'm just gonna go as far.
I was gonna say, I think we're past the line. Or we might, no, actually, yeah, you're right up on it. Nice.
I'm only 3 blocks away from these ones, so
Alright.
I'll start back over here.
repairing all these little areas here. Like I said, we just gotta think bigger than ourselves, Jibbins. We gotta think. We gotta put our heads in the clouds. It's how we're gonna manage.
I just got hungry in game, so when I'm done building this line, I'm gonna go and take some food.
Alright, that sounds like a great idea. I mean, survival is key. Starvation is the law. I'm thinking of a slogan to say every time I start up straight. Basic like YouTuber crap.
Yeah. You on your intro?
Yes. I'm thinking of, even though no one can see me, I'm thinking of, like, maybe doing a Roddy Piper. Sit in a chair and spread my legs as far as possible and shout at the high heavens and just be like, "Hello, peasants." You know? I don't know, I think it'd be a great idea.
I guess so.
Might even put the voice on. You know how it is. And if you don't, well, get with the times, old man.
Just now, old man.
I'm still not over that DSI holder. Holster. Nerd.
Everybody knows real men would have crumbled the moment they saw that.
I mean, I kind of crumbled.
Yep.
It's funny. Funny looking.
Why is there just raw meat in the output?
It's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check my audio again because I'm schizo and I think it's off. I can confirm it's not really audio, it's me that's off because I continuously go back and forth from my mic. Next time I'll have to do like Hell Let Loose because I'm always like right in front of my monitor when I do that.
Yeah, don't you need to essentially be glued to your monitor?
Yeah, like glued right up to it. Like I can sniff the pixels. That's how close you gotta get when you play Hell Let Loose, because even the slightest movement is you just gotta shoot at it. Doesn't matter if you're wasting bullets, just go ahead. There's no icon that says friend, it's probably not.
Oh, I leveled up.
I don't know, chat if you've returned, put a... Actually, I don't even think we can play Hell Let Loose. I think that'd get, like, hit with a... What is it? 18 plus rating?
I don't know.
They're weird with game gore, because I know people who do Fallout stuff, they try to avoid doing bloody mess, because you know, even like New Vegas exploding into gore gets people in trouble. Which, pretty gay. Granted, you can't forget that it's also YouTube, so, you know, they literally put 18+ restriction on gun tuber content. If it has, like, there's all sorts of dumb restrictions on it for some reason. I think it's goofy.
And it's just, it all depends on who gets hit, who doesn't.
I guess that's true. Because I hear, I don't know, we all know I'm pretty decently well versed in firearms. I wouldn't say I'm great in the baddest. You know, I've got a basic understanding of how they work and how not to murder people with them. So, at this point, that practically makes me an expert. So, but I don't know. YouTube's weird.
Yeah.
They might decide to smite me from atmosphere with like a satellite beam. Wouldn't be the first time I've been hit with a satellite beam in my life, but that's a whole other thing.
Soon, Pilot Jack's gonna come back from the grave to get you.
Potentially. It's tragic she passed away though.
Yeah, that's kind of easy to think.
Yeah, it's sad. You know, I wish she's hopefully with her son again. It seems like passed away a little bit later. But, you know, I know everybody gave her crap for existing in the physical plane, but talk about the new guy, eh? Very funny, I swear. I don't usually suck this bad for like the half a person who's watching.
Would you be half a person who's watching, bro? Zam.
I don't even know if someone's watching.
I don't know, you have the chat up.
I can pull it up again real quick. I'm busy,
Anyway, Caleb, the forge fits perfectly in this little alcove here.
Sure, plop them there. We'll have the forge right there at the entrance then.
Oh yeah, look at it.
I hate getting snaps without context, and then I have to be like, oh, sorry, what did I say? But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, look how well that fits in, though.
I was gonna say, if we get a second forge, we can put it in that other area.
Yeah. Alright, let me get the fuel and stuff, because I'm gonna make a, gonna try to make a, iron shovel. And we are going to absolutely start killing this dirt. I'm gonna grab...
anything would be better than the stone shovel I'm swinging around.
Even though it's a
It's
tier
a level
6.
5, but
Tier 5 with
you get the
my mods on it. I'm gonna try... Yeah, I'm gonna try grabbing... Do we have a lot of, like, raw iron?
I think we should still have a decent amount from the place we lived before we moved out here.
I feel like I grabbed it all, though. I definitely made sure to.
I was gonna say, I grabbed some too. So, how do I tell my mother I don't want Douglas's nails trimmed anymore?
Why?
I got I guess I got a weird story to tell. It's like a little bit yucky. I'm gonna be for real with you. Basically, the person who does it, she has a dog. Well, it's just quite a few. She has a male-female breeding dog, and then they'll like sell the litter off, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is the second time that the male dog has tried to molest Douglas. I don't think it's very cool. Like, I love my boy, right? Douglas is like, since Pee-Pee passed away, Douglas has been like my main source of pet because, you know.
Yeah.
You know, first there was, I ever tell you I had a bird?
Yeah, wasn't its name Blue?
Oh, yeah. Blue was a little bit of a prick to most people. Me a lot of the time still, but to a lesser extent because I fed him. So we had like a weird relationship where he was like, I don't like you, but I'll tolerate you. Then we had a flying squirrel come into the house. I think the boy had a heart attack. Because apparently, military drops, so I want to go ahead and run. Because basically the flying squirrel came into our house and like ricocheted off the wall, basically. Like that's how it looked when it was jumping around. And it went right past his cage and he just flopped over. And he died.
Damn.
Yeah. We did catch it though. We hit it with a mouse trap, so you know, guess who got the last laugh, right?
Nice.
He was kind of old though, so he probably didn't have too much in him. But at the same time, he was doing just fine minutes ago. So it'd have to be like an uber coincidence if it wasn't for that. Like, if he would have just died after a little bit of me picking up Pee-Pee and petting her, because this is when she was still a kid. But, no, I need water. Shit, well, where was I again? Oh, yeah. And then he just kind of, like, fell from his little perch. To this day, I think that I don't think I've ever gotten over something as slow as I gotten over my bird dying. Like, we all know I've had some nasty breakups, and when that happens, it's usually like, I take a day to be like, well, that sucks. Anyways, if even that, it took me like 2 weeks to get over Blue dying. It was crazy. That's when little boy became a man. His little parakeet died. It's my tragic backstory. That's why I'm a stone cold, rugged serial killer now. In 7 days to die, of course.
7 days legally.
Hmm?
Legally have to specify in 7 days.
Exactly. Even then, I might not be safe. We all know about that one guy who said he was gonna do that to his governor in Minecraft. He got arrested anyways. Once again, that's his fault for involving government officials. Like, I could say that, add in Minecraft. You know, I might not even have to add that. If it's a normal person, they ain't gonna care. They're just like, oh, well, you know, he hasn't tried to murder you yet. You know, just basic stuff like that.
I took a little trip to Jen's. She does not have a crucible, unfortunately.
They almost always do. What day did she restock? Did you check?
Oh, I didn't check. I can run right back though.
I was gonna say, because traders usually like to keep crucibles on them, at least as far as I've seen. Granted, that just might be my freakish luck shining through. But what do I know? I'm just a silly little guy.
She restocks tomorrow.
Oh, perfect.
I mean, we should probably go check Wreck also.
If you want, you can take my pedal bike. But we should also probably focus on getting the house, because we kind of need that for Horde Night.
Say What? I forget what the crucible does off the
Oh, the crucible?
top of my head.
It lets you craft steel.
Mm.
Remember how it used to just be like you had to jump through a million hoops just to learn how to craft steel? Remember that? Remember the trials and tribulations of like how long it took us to finally make steel? Well, specifically you, because you were going into mining tools and construction tools and all that.
Yep.
Yeah, now you just need a crucible. How does it feel?
Fused.
Practically like 7 days to die version of boomers at this point. Also the good old days of 2020. Granted, that was like prime time.
Yep.
We'll probably make fun of it just to go back to glazing it. Oops. My bee. There's some lead over here. Along with other stuff. I think that's lead. Oh no. We got metal rocks out here though that we can use. Okay. What keeps tripping me up though is some of these bushes start to look like bears when you're out here long enough and you haven't seen one. Kind of has me going schizo. Just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee little bit. You know how it is.
Just the slightest amount.
Yeah, microscopic, tiniest little bit. Just how silly little guys operate.
I need 48 forged iron, and this is gonna go quick.
That roach will burn quick. I was gonna say, also remember to put the clay in there. We need that.
Yeah, I always put clay in first.
Alright.
So it's always metals on the top thingy and clay on the bottom burner.
So yeah. We order. Actually, are we gonna need a workbench?
Don't we need workbenches for
The tools and stuff.
this like big tools?
Crap. We probably have to do some jobs. We could build it, but on the other hand, we could just do enough jobs for Jen that she just hand this one. What was that? It was just like a little rock.
Yeah.
That's good. As long as there's nothing horrifically important to us. Because I'd freak out.
I would cry.
Alright, while you keep digging, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I'm only taking little trips back to the forge to just getting the iron. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a little trip to find an iron vein, so
Oh, I saw a couple of where I came from.
ooh. Okay, can you actually point it out to me real quick? Oh. And
Give me a second.
wait, hold on.
I was gonna say, I saw some lead and iron out that way.
Get off my lawn, bitch. Because I guess we didn't have as much iron as I thought, but I should have enough for a shovel.
And if we can ever get enough, could get a hunting rifle. I don't mean to say prioritize a hunting rifle over what, you know, you've got going for you, but a hunting rifle would be a lot more useful compared to this. But of course, you know.
We need a workbench for,
the weapons, yeah. Let's see, what's this one? This one's... Oh, this is just like a block of coal.
Yeah.
That's what that one is. I don't usually live out in the wasteland, so I wouldn't know. But hey, it's fuel. Travis and I have to head to a desert in order for us to, it's just a normal rock. Alright, here's the iron vein.
Alright. I'll mark it on my map so I can start messing it up later.
Like I said, I think our main goal is to blow up and then also build the house.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this tool upgrade for a while.
However, thanks to the last 2 military jobs, they've just been giving us free building blocks.
Nice.
So. I'm not exactly stressing over building supplies just yet. Plus, we're using wood.
Yep.
That's not that deep. You know, we got really lucky. We got so many antibiotics already. Kind of crazy. Granted, that also comes from the fact I found the honey book. It just lets you sap it out of the trees.
I gathered a little bit of. Should've gathered a little bit of iron.
More the merrier, right?
Yep.
I can't tell if that's you. Oh yeah, that's you. Don't mind me. Almost going to blow your head off.
You're gonna. Oh. Man, it's like see where they were on the farm. Walking Dead season. What was it?
2.
When yeah, when
Andrew, like, almost.
yeah, almost. Yep. Almost killed our boy Norman Reedus Carrier. I haven't even got to the parts that changed yet. That, it's just been so long since I played the original Death Stranding, I don't know what's new or not. Which is also pretty valuable. I was gonna say, Jim, if you want to actually keep digging. I'll help upgrade because I can only one-shot the dirt with heavy attacks right now. Good way to keep it efficient. Yep. You don't lose stamina from upgrading blocks.
Speaking of blocks, we need to build more. Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Gotta make its
my babe.
Yep, let's just...
I do not want to make a tier 6, I want to make a tier 5.
Yeah, let's just be safe. Let's make 200 building blocks. Besides, I think one of the few achievements I don't have in 7 Days to Die yet is like Thomas Edison or something like that. So I gotta start building stuff like
that. I already know what I'm investing in my next level. It's gonna be another one in Motherlode. So I'm gonna get us a ton of wood for this expansion.
Yeah, because this is probably the biggest one. Like, we're talking in Clash of Clans terms, right? Because people think that's still cool, right?
That's...
I don't know what people think cool these days. I sit in the back of a store and make a bunch of bakery items. So, while the rest of the war is figuring out what's cool, I need the melting.
Yep. Okay, 1 minute, and this dirt's gonna meet its maker.
We're gonna get just a little bit more wood to be on the safe side. Because running out of wood in the middle of doing this is,
I have 1,000 wood on me if you want it right now.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it right off your hands. Simple enough.
Shell is complete.
There we go. It's done.
Do you want the
old shovel?
this? Yeah.
I'll take it back.
Okay, here. Let me repair it for you. It's almost broken.
I was gonna say I bought that shovel. Got it.
Can I have the mods back from
I was
that
gonna
stone
say,
shovel I
I'm
gave
gonna
you?
Toss you your stone shovel.
Yeah, thank you.
Because that'd be kind of stinky of me to just keep and take the mods. Or worse yet, scrap it all down for mods.
Oh. Okay, let me see. What is this one? Don't really need that. Don't really need that. Absolutely blazing.
The quicker we get this done, the better. We're on day 9, about to hit day 10. So we basically have, you know, 4.5 days to get this done. Or at least livable. Because, you know, this is going to be the big room of, like, you know, the base of operations. So, building it isn't really going to be the hardest part. It's going to be renovating the inside. shovel doing good?
Yep, one shot in dirt.
Alright.
Our construction speed is officially doubled.
Alright, perfect. It really has. I can't repair as quick as you're breaking.
It's so good.
After you're done, you might need to go back to tree cutting duty.
Yep, that's my next plan, is getting an iron. It's either iron pickaxe to get more iron, or the iron axe to get a ton of wood.
Actually, do you know if Trader Jen sells a workbench?
I didn't check. Do you want me to go run over?
I was gonna say I can check because you're doing the more important part at the moment.
What?
So I want to throw a bunch of these building blocks in there for now as a stand-in. Because if she has a workbench to buy, I think it'd just be better for us to purchase it early on, so then we have it for later.
Yeah.
You know, we could eventually make another workbench, you know, put the workbenches plural, because, you know, we gotta have multiple, because we're turning this part into a factory. We're gonna have multiple workbenches and forges going at once. That's the idea. You know, cut
We
down
buy,
on
sell, trade, infected?
crafting times.
No problem.
To the most extreme and absurd extent we could possibly get away with. This player vending machine. She has antibiotics too. Granted, this is also Trader Jen, so it's like you kind of expect it. She's selling a whole lot of high. Man, she's got like
Thanks for the business.
all the
We're
high
open
power.
from dawn to dusk since, we don't have clock.
Nice.
She's got 2 stacks of it. If I was greedy, I just want you to know all our money instantly would have been gone. There would have been no mercy. Like, we would have been, broke.
Straight from financially stable straight to brokies.
Granted, that's gonna happen if they get a crucible in, but that's for reasonable reasons.
Yep.
Because if we get steel early on, just think about it. Who needs iron when you got steel? Well, repair kits would, but this is beside the point.
I feel like we'd have to get a lot of dark stuff and steel parts, remember?
Yeah. But still, having that steel early on is good.
Yep.
Granted, it might just be the way that I play it alone, but, you know. Usually the steel is the harder part to get for me. But that comes from, I always just play like the scavenger, basically. You're like the infrastructure hater.
Infrastructure hater, and I guess the forge head.
If that's the correct word, we'll go with it.
I think it's like forge master, forge head, I don't know. I like building the thing.
You love building tools to destroy the infrastructure with.
Yeah.
finally caught up to you with the building blocks, by the way. None of which are reinforced yet.
If I wanted to, I could just start stealing them.
Exactly, so we're just gonna head in and start fixing them up. Because even if we just section off a certain area of this place before Horde Night, and we can defend the rest, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It's not going to be setting it up that's going to be the hardest part either. It's going to be defending it. But it's why we do what we do. Eventually it's going to be easy. It's just set up the automated turret security camera. It's all that good stuff. Proud to announce that I got my dad at that point in the game. It's
Nice.
like, he taught me how to walk and ride a bike. I taught him how to play 7 Days to Die.
Yep.
I'm sure he's proud of his son. There's probably a point in time where he was regretting it. But after I showed him how to play 7 Days to Die, everything just fell into place. So.
There's more to do.
So if anybody is over there in chat, if hammer sound effects are getting too annoying, I'll turn them off temporarily. Just so you don't have to hear repetitive noises of hammers and repairing.
Or it's just construction ASMR.
Or, yeah, could just be construction ASMR. You know, something simple.
Okay, I am going to be making an axe. So when we're done with the dirt, I'm gonna go get a bunch of trees. And then I'm gonna try to take another trip to that iron vein and get more iron. So
Yeah,
put as
'cause,
much iron as I could in.
May or may not have run out of wood while, you know, finalizing repairs and all that. You know how it is.
Dang. Don't worry, I will acquire some soon.
Good, 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 good. Trader's Gen wasn't closed, and I should have grabbed a job while you were up to that, so I'd do some. Not much of a minor. You know, we pillager. That's just how it works.
He out here being the illager.
I am the pillager.
I am sorry, but I have eaten a lot of the canned food. I did not realize we didn't have a lot.
Yeah, that's why we usually focus on. Oh, that is a screamer. That's 2 screamers. They're heading for your location.
Sure.
Alright, did they scream?
I don't think they did.
I was gonna say, I know the one that I sniped off in the distance didn't, but
Well, looks like we're good.
I was gonna say, plus we'd be able to tell soon. I think they're getting a little bit angry.
We can't help it. We're just so good looking.
I mean, the house, I mean, this place right now, just think about it. We started off today without even a full frame, and now we got like Probably over half of the flooring glazed. Sure, it still doesn't sound like a great accomplishment when I put it like that, but better than nothing. Gotta remain positive.
Yep. That is the key to remaining silly.
It's a key word, I guess. Also just remembered a new episode of Uzumaki dropped today. I don't know, I might go see that after I'm done here. 'Cause sure, the quality is a little bit something after that first episode. You know, I think we had this conversation last time.
Yeah.
You know, Adult Swim and their lack of quality for a lot of their shows, except for Eric Andre, because he's a wizard. Yeah, now that I'm recalling it, those are my exact.
I mean, hey, as long as the story hasn't been messed, I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'll admit, I haven't read in the book far enough to understand all of it. One of the things is the first episode, they did something with some girl that I didn't remember reading about yet. And they talked about the one guy's mother, which I remember reading a lot about that guy's mother. So, I don't know if they did like a... once I guess I complete it, maybe I'll figure it out better. But, you know, or maybe they're going to go back to that dude's mother and explain it further. But for right now, I have no clue. I'm just kind of enjoying the ride.
Alright.
Basic silliness that ensues with it. Is that a chicken on a property?
I don't know.
Oh no, that's your head. Okay.
Dog, how did you mistake that? My...
I saw something moving over in the grass, and I was like, what is that? What is that?
That is the second time you could have shot me.
Okay, well, next time I just might. Payback for the faucet incident.
Oh, there is a girl over here, hold up. There's a zombie doing a little jog towards us.
Alright. You do that, I'm just gonna...
Her brains are currently over me. It is kind of disgusting.
Keep getting the floor placed out. Now I have a slight problem with us building this house, though. Do you think we should upgrade the floors first or the walls first? Because if we're going to be digging trenches around it, right? And we got to prioritize where to put our cobblestone and steel and stuff. What if we have a problem with them digging under our floorboards instead of attacking the walls?
Okay, so we just start crying?
I guess. I don't know, man. I'm not that smart.
I'm not either.
I'm just out here to... I'm out here, chip on my shoulder, looking to prove something to somebody. Who that somebody is, I don't know. I'll make them up as I go along. It has something to do with that one time I got kidnapped. That's like some future lore. Which is another
viewers have reached enough bond yet for your lore drop? The viewers have not reached a deep enough bond level for your next lore drop.
Exactly. I don't know, man. Gotta get my cords fixed. Get them wrapped around there over my chair again.
I have 16,000 clay. I'm gonna eat it.
Wasn't there a movie where some guy had to go eat clay?
Maybe.
I'm just here being an idiot.
We are idiot maxing grind set.
I've always been on that.
Me too. What do you mean you're already out of wood? Fine, I'll be back.
Okay. I mean, it's like I'm trying to mix it between the blocks and upgrading the blocks. And it's just winding up in a lot of used wood. We just want to throw all metal that we have in there.
Do you mean like the lead and brass now?
Yeah.
Yeah, well I'm getting this wood, yeah.
Alright. Because I threw a little bit of iron I had on my person in there. So we got some of that in there. Iron's done. We got more brass than lead, so let's throw brass in there. Another vulture. It's trying to fly all weird. Trying to get past my... Missed again. Oh, gone. Really thought he had something with that one.
Okay, I have like 2,231 wood.
Well, that'll get us through for a bit. That tree almost did a full flip.
Nice.
Alright.
Hello, sir. Did you order what?
Yes. Also, do you already have the full nerd set?
No, I'm missing the boots and the gloves. I think I'm missing the gloves.
Because I was gonna say you almost never get like the full set that early on.
I know. I have half raider, half raider, half nerd.
Alright. You know what? After we're done building this big base, we'll get fancy with it. We'll paint it. I don't care. I'll make a bunch of paint.
I don't think we've ever made paint.
I mean, I haven't sold one before. You could paint steel to look like wood.
Right.
Get some of that Wile E. Coyote type crap going on. Just paint a hole on a wall. the real question is, should we do like some wooden shutters with some bars on the other side, or do we just want to go like bars on the side like the guard tower?
I think we should keep it simple. Guard tower and just have bars.
Just have bars for the
Yeah.
windows in here? Alright. I can see that.
Keep it a little uniform.
Alright. You know, I have a nice design idea, actually. So you know like those shutters, right? Like the garage door shutters, whatever you want to call them? We could set those up on the inside of the house. So like imagine, right? Remember in Star Wars when General Grievous threw his like Magna Guard stick at the window?
Mm-hmm.
And then it, you know, after a little bit it like closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if we do that with like the shutters? So like if they break too much into a window, or I guess the bars in this case, we just close a steel shutter on them.
Alright.
Not only does it look cool, but it's practical. Of course, it means you can't hit them from that window anymore, but it'll hold them off. And that's key. Because if we waste their time, that's the less time they have to murder us.
Yep.
You know, I didn't think we were going to get this far.
Now you have witnessed the true power of my autism.
I can tell, you get the propeller hat on and everything. Get one of those giant novelty lollipops next.
Well. I, no matter what, always invest in block breaking first.
Well, yeah, it's the infrastructure. How do you feel that you're helping to make the very thing we swore to destroy?
That is acceptable this time. The only reason I'm making it with the boy.
Because you're also using the blood and flesh of old infrastructure to make new.
Yeah. Call me a necromancer.
The infrastructure mancy. Say if you want, we may need more wood just so I can upgrade this all. So let's say if you want to cut down more wood and maybe go for iron, so we've got it.
I'm gonna go for more iron right now because I need an iron pick.
Alright, well that's fine. So yeah, go get your iron.
So I can go get, you know, even so I can start making new iron tools.
I will just repair it to the best of my ability. And in case I use it all up, maybe I'll go pick up a job from Trader Ben.
Because it's just we have jettisoned quite a bit.
Yeah, we did pretty good for, I think it was like 2 days worth of building this at this point. Well, 3 technically, but most of that first day was just recouping from Horde Night.
Yeah.
But 2 solid days of working on a base doesn't look half bad. Actually, we might not have to worry about upgrading the floor. We just have to upgrade the walls, because if we're gonna do a trench all the way to the bottom of the map, right? I don't think we're gonna have to worry about upgrading the floors, because when they fall to the bottom of the map, they're gonna be covered in spikes and whatever else. Which is weird to think about. We're probably gonna have to build like a maintenance tunnel for the bottom layer.
Yeah.
And someone's gotta collect that loot. So we get to have a nice hardwood floor. Instead of, yeah, like 3. That's also PBC. It's fun having, I guess. Another thing we gotta start getting set up at one point is cobblestone, but that's gonna be more for the walls. It's gonna look kinda ugly, but at least slowly transforming from the inside like that. But hey, it's what's on the inside that counts, right?
I'm coming back with about 1,300 iron, so that should make a good amount of ingots.
As I say, that should make a good amount. Hopefully.
I'm gonna take that brass out and put the iron.
Understandable. Don't mean to bother you, but I am almost out of wood again.
Well, that's crazy. Here you go. That's about 300.
That should give me a little bit further. Because it is going fast.
Okay, well, that iron's a cooking up. I'm gonna start putting this stuff away.
I think I hear a vulture.
Oh, I do have a miner helmet.
Almost out again. 2 more blocks, 1 block, and I'm out.
I also have half the nomads dead. We have more mods. Do we have a wood splitters mod?
I do not know.
Looks like we don't. Alright.
I was gonna say.
Well, I'm gonna take a... Before I go murder trees, I'm gonna take a peek at a little peek sees at Jen. See what she has.
I was gonna say, I'm actually about to head over and grab a job while you,
But we both grab a job, just so we have 2 to do. The 1 week when we are free.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, I'm pretty much free for right now, so I was thinking running out, making a little bit of dosh, you feel me?
Yes.
There we go. I'm just gonna keep shooting the vultures out of the sky because I don't wanna have to deal with them. I don't care how many rifle shots I have to miss.
Alright, yeah, she does have a,
Oh my god. I
crucible.
haven't seen you for a while. I thought maybe something bad had happened.
Alright, I was gonna say,
What can I get you today?
how much is it?
1,000, well, 15,000.
It's crazy. What if I had a bargain? 5% better deals. Toss it here.
Alright.
I'll give you the remaining money.
Sorry, I only have 1,000 on me right now.
Well, I have a 5% discount, so that might be just
Pure,
what we need.
potent fruit.
Oh, please.
I am. Oh. I'm sorry, Molotovs.
Thanks
With
for the
41 chips
business. Stay
remaining.
safe out there.
If you need me, I'm going to go to recoup our losses. See you later.
You need some work? Oh,
I picked up an
thank
infested
goodness. I
clear.
couldn't find anyone to
I
do
was gonna
that
say,
job.
I just did the same.
Alright.
Or wait. I think it's your infested clear. I just hit what was closest to me. Mine looks like it's a fetch clear. So while you do what you do, I'm just gonna start running it. I'm gonna run it back. Plus, I'm running the scavenger set, so hopefully this will help with the whole lucky looter deal.
Damn, hungry and thirsty.
Oh, we do have one viewer other than myself looking at my own chat.
Yippee.
Hello out there, whoever you may be. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Alright. But, I would just like you to know I did use an entire one of my perk points so that we could get that. I don't regret it. Oh, yo, it's Brim with no brim. What's up, dog? It's been like a day.
He came back.
He did. He's a real one for that. Oh, another zombie I shot so hard the game froze. You know, if no one else got me, I know the Brim with the brim got me. Just chilling, that's good.
What do you mean? He's the brim with the brim.
Oh yeah, the Brim with no brim. My apologies. But just chilling, that's good. That's good, bro. Alright. We got a lock safe in here. Some assassin's gloves. Scavenger boots. Oh, you are... That's beautiful. And now I just need the gloves, and we'll be set. One of these days, if I get big and famous, I'm never gonna forget about the brim with no brim. He's gonna be here through it all. There's gonna be drama one day. I'm gonna get canceled. And I'm gonna look back on it, and I'll be like, you know. Oh, shit. I almost got. I got jumped so hard I accidentally switched ammo types.
Dog.
We're fine. We're fine. It's all chilling. Got some bullet tips here. Sadly, no toilet gun, though.
That's shit.
Maybe next time, maybe next time. Got a nice biker helmet here. Blueberry pie. Charred meat. Oh, how I've missed pillaging. Heard Yale needs a new sniper.
Yale sniped.
Sabaton just posted something.
Hit banned Sabaton.
Hit ban Sabaton. I'll have to check that out later. I think it was just a community post, but you get the point.
Probably.
Found more medical aid books.
Yeah, if you find any armored books, I acquired them after your journey.
I'll keep that in mind if I find any. I'm gonna put a retractable stock on the pipe rifle because why not? Destroyed workbench over here with a bicycle chassis in it. If you get yourself some handlebars and some tires, I think we'll be good to go. There's a snake outside. Shout out back to him. You're not supposed to be moving that fast. I feel like I have to say that more often than I should. Ranger gloves? Okay. I have run out of room to hold stuff. So we're just got to eat to make some room. I do have an armored up book here I can get you. Let me throw out the iron crossbow bolts, because I don't really use a crossbow. Maybe I should give it a try again, but I just find bows more convenient. Level 2 Shumvul. Goodbye, level 1 Shumvul. Actually, no, you'll be worth something. Trader Jen will buy you back. Goodbye, lad. Also, I found one wheel.
So we just need one more handlebar.
Yeah, I was gonna say we just need. Yeah. We need one more wheel and a handlebar, and we can get you a pedal bike too.
Nice.
Alright. It's not worth carrying. Speaking of which, I probably should have brought the pedal bike with me. Make it more convenient when I get over encumbered. Head back over to Trader Jen and try not to act awkward in front of the hose. But now I am one piece away from finally completing the scavenger set, so I'm in flex, but I'm gonna be like really cool and crap.
And I only have half sets right now.
I mean, I'm bringing in all the armor I find, especially because if we don't want it, we can always have a backup set laying around, and then if we have a backup of a backup set, and we don't want the backup set, we can always just sell that back to Jen.
Well, hello again. Well, that was fast.
Alright.
Nice job.
First I gotta make room in my
Your
inventory.
health, not good job. I knew you could do it.
Do we want the crafting books? Other than that, I can get some more antibiotics. So.
If there are useful crafting books, if not, then
Well, it's
may
the
have
bundle.
to save. Oh yeah, bundle. I mean, yeah, might as well.
Alright. I need to clear up room in my inventory anyways.
Need some relief? Trader Jen's got what you need.
You know what? Have the biker helmet. I don't think either of us are gonna wear
Well,
biker
you are
gear.
quite the daring adventurer.
What is
Good
what
job.
is biker gear light?
Medium.
Oh, all right.
Just completed tier 2 quests. We're gonna be getting tier 3 by tomorrow.
Nice.
We can get more money, forged iron, lockpicks, mini bike parts bundle. That sounds like a good investment. Like, we won't get all the parts, but we'll have some of them.
We always need someone to handle.
And
If you
now I
finish
gotta
2
open
more
trade
jobs
routes
this week,
with
I'll give you Employee of the Month.
Trader Bob.
Oh, Bob. Nice.
Yeah, Bob ain't that bad. Not like Trader Wrecked. We abandoned Wreck.
Rex only good for his food sometimes.
Yeah, and even that's just sometimes. No, I think my father has developed Stockholm Syndrome with Trader Wrecked.
Well,
He used to talk about how much he hated him. How he couldn't stand Trader Wrecked. How he loathed his very existence. And then one day, out of the blue, all of a sudden, he's just like, no, I like him, he's funny. And since that day, I've questioned, has Trader Wreck just insulted my father so much that he thinks he's funny now?
probably.
So we got the mini-bike handlebars and the lead car battery. I'm gonna throw the armored up books in your one box here.
Alright.
I might be
Could you-
throwing more stuff in there, just because I will need more room to store things.
Understood.
So we're running out of room, and fast. A lot faster than I anticipated, but that's not a bad thing, of course. The faster we run out of room is just the faster we've gained goodies. And I'm gonna bring Trader Bob an offering in the form of 2 shovels.
Nice.
gonna be a bit though, because Trader Bob is 4.6 kilometers away.
Damn.
And he's past the mountain. Yay! Man, I can't be ADHD riddled for 1 second without them just being like, leave. They hit me with the, get out!
Get up!
Alright, I'm gonna head back down to the road because it will not go well for me if I just try to pedal over the mountain. That's not gonna happen. Alright. So, do we just want to say, screw it, and put the wall up all around with the cage? Or do you think we should section it off an area at a time? When it comes to building?
Probably, yeah, probably like sections.
Alright. We can do that. We'll certainly do that. Ding dong. Also made more vitamin water. Also, taking the side route, that mountain range that we were planning on building in first goes for a long time. I can still, like, I'm driving, well, you know, biking next to it. Like, it's just massive mounds of just garbage. And I'm almost pedaled into a lake. It's fine. Oops. Didn't happen. I didn't miss an easy shot. That's why I'm letting you know, but, you know.
Okay. Alright, the floor is completely done.
Alright, rad. I think there's a ranger station over there. I'm gonna have to raid that before I come back. I did not just miss another easy shot. Or, you know what, I'm gonna raid it beforehand, because I can. That's a lot of landmines.
Okay.
Oh, this ain't no ranger station. This is Fort Bags.
Bruh.
You know, the design kind of does remind me of old 7 Days when they used to have that military camp. I think Fort Bags is like an updated version of it. Maybe. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm the fun pimps, but it kind of looks like it might be.
There is a military drop. I'm gonna go and
I was gonna say, yeah, that's all you.
yeah. Sorry, chicken, but we're desperately low on food.
Okay. I'm getting a little bit surrounded, but I'm fine. We're fine. I got ammo.
As long as gas girl boss keep your way out of that situation.
Hmm?
As long as you can gaslight girl boss keep your way out of that situation.
Oh, easily. Alright. We're having a lot of zombies in this room. They sure do have, like, 0 loot in here. Granted, they have an underground area.
Gotta give a minute.
Alright. A couple of shotgun shells for you. Alright. Nerd. Alright. I guess while I'm here, so I'm not waiting in awkward silence. Mr. Brim with no brim. May I ask, are you a fan of 7 Days? You big on playing it, or was it just like you saw a stream and just, decided to join? Thought I might as well just start a conversation. Ah, I see. I mean, it definitely is fun. I've been playing it. I couldn't even tell you how long.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Sorry, I had to mute for the siblings got back from work.
Alright, you're good, dog. But, I've been playing 7 Days for a long time. I played it. I can't even recall what the best thing to bring up is. There was a point where, instead of actually using a repair tool to put concrete on top of a block, you used to have the bucket of concrete and you used to just dump it on the block. That was when all the textures were still like dog water.
Yeah, that was the time, wasn't it?
It was quite I think that's actually even before I got you to start the game. It was like... That was like right before I left elementary school, I think.
Oh.
That or like beginning of high school. But the game has gone a long way, and the only choice I think was a little bit jarring was their mason jar problem with just throwing them out, but I've kind of gotten over that. But if you ever decided, like if you ever saw it on sale, and you had the money for it, what have you. If you ever wanted to play it, dog, I'd say go for it. It's a fine game. It's like it helps you figure out if you got homies that'll really stick with you. It sounds funny, but me and my boy here, we've you tend to find the best in people and the worst of people at the same time.
It is quite silly.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, we've dealt with a lot of crazy things. First off, is we had a group of, what was it, 8? Because it was you, my at the time girlfriend. I'm not gonna say them. Tanner, the frog, Liquid, and my other brother. So yeah, it was like 8 people, and we had somebody at camp who just kept like nabbing the water while no one was looking, and kept saying, "Well, I don't know," and it turned into the biggest blame game ever, where everyone's pointing fingers at each other, and I was busy literally dying of thirst trying to drag a bunch of murky water back to the house. Remember that? It was such a classic moment. Because you had to come out and bail me out from literally dying of dehydration in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, if you ever do decide to play this game, if you die a lot when you first start, don't feel bad. I've had my fair share of just horrific slaughter. Not on my enemies, but myself. When I was first teaching my dad how to play this, because, you know, as I've mentioned before, it's probably like his highlight of having a son is that he taught him how to play a zombie game. Because, you know, I'm a big fan of, like, zombie media. You couldn't tell. I've even gone to, Monroeville's Mall, where they filmed, Dawn of the Dead, because that's like my favorite zombie film. But, you know, that's what got me into 7 Days, really. See, now I'm just going on a tangent. I'm almost forgetting what I was talking about. That's my bad. Hang on, let me get this bird. There we go. Alright. Like I said, it drives people to do things.
Very sick.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You know, backstabbing, throwing hands at each other. Oh yeah, I remember where I was now. When I was teaching my dad how to play 7 Days at first, even though I was really good at the game at the time, you know, I scarcely ever die in it. Over the period of 3 days, we died over 15 times. Like, not as a collective, like each. It was just a constant running back to get our inventories. We get our inventories. We get mauled by a dog here. Police officer vomits on us there. You know, just the casual stuff, right? And hey, if you want to play co-op, and you got no one to do it with, you know what, bro? I don't know, screw it. If you wanted to, you could pull up.
Ask him. Pull up, bro, already.
I don't know, man. I feel like he's chill. I don't know, that almost sounds weird now, actually. Never mind. It's almost like... Yeah, ignore me. Ignore me. That's like... I can be stupid sometimes. But anyways. About this weather we're having. just gonna segue it like I didn't. Just asked a stranger online to play a video game like it was something casual. More for business and get. I feel that. I used to have a laptop that was supposed to be for my college work, but after college didn't work out. I did wind up just throwing a bunch of games on there. Never forget that one time. You remember you remember Painter, right? Gibbons?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't mean to flex, but I had him losing his mind Because he wanted to see how it ran. He was like, I bet you could play some games on that good. Let me see you run a game. Through CSGO on, I like still don't play CSGO like ever. I don't know what happened. The ghost of Brian D possessed me. And I ran in with nothing but a pistol and just got 2 headshots and logged off and went to class. So, I can flex that, I guess.
Well, I mean, guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, did you just go into like I don't remember. Did you just like go into a normal game or like a deathmatch?
I don't remember. I just queued up for something. Went in. Pulled out whatever pistol I had, and then just capped the guy.
I mean, most pistols in CS, if it was just a normal like pistol round, then yeah, a lot of the pistols can one-shot headshot, still get 2 in a row.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Like I said, I don't know. I like barely touched CSGO. I touched it because he actually wanted me to play it at one point, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll get on. We'll do something.
Sorry to change subject, but what part of the scavenger outfit do you need again to complete it?
The gloves.
Ooh, Jen's selling the tier 3 of the gloves right now, so it is for 4,000.
I got almost 3,000, but I also have a barter deal, so. Granted, I'm probably gonna have to buy food down here because I'm starting to starve and I didn't pack a lunch.
Damn. I need to use my my paycheck to buy food from these vending machines.
So you'd think me playing this game since I was like 14, something like that. No, 15. I would have remembered to bring something, but no. Oh, it's because I found something.
Nice.
You know how it is sometimes. I have an inability to think. But
Howdy. That job was as hard as putting socks on a rooster. Great work.
bacon in it, and now we can make that at home.
A gearhead like me gets an engine purring.
Oh, he doesn't want to buy a shovel off of me. That's tragic.
I dragged this shovel all the way.
I tried. I really did. Alright. Oh, he's got a lot of gear. Selling some nice leveled armor items.
Nice.
Also, I just found an iron crossbow. I don't know if you want to use crossbow, but like I just casually found the iron crossbow. I didn't have to build it.
I suppose we can keep it.
Come back soon. We restock
I'm
often.
gonna try and lockpick this guy's ATM. I'm sure he won't mind. They never do. Alright, I'm in.
Nice.
$500.
Well, I'll be double dogged. Indeed.
Okay. Another armored up book. Bring that back home. And I can make quality 4 hunting rifles now. I don't know if I should stop to still kill zombies on my way back though. But I'll just head straight home.
Alright.
Especially because it's so late. But on the plus side, tomorrow we'll be getting Trader Jen missions. Also, I did find a desert, so one of these days, whenever we actually have motorized vehicles, maybe you should head down there and, you know, fix the, past, present, and future tense versions of fuel problems.
Oh boy.
Not to mention, there's a pretty big base out here that I could loot, but I don't think I really have the space for it. Ah, what the hell, I'll rob it anyways. Actually, wait, this is one of those ranger stations we bummed out in once.
Like the one where the roof broke after you put a folding chair on the top of it?
No, the bigger one.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Might be bringing some good stuff home today. Ooh, I'm about to make a name of myself out here. I also found C4.
Nice.
Alright, let me do some steroids real quick. Let's just casually get juiced up. Throw out some... Actually, I'll throw it out whenever I actually get the items. It's locked from over here.
Uh-oh. I'm in a hole and I heard a screamer. I hope she doesn't fall down here. We're gonna have a fun time.
Oh. Well, it's nice knowing you. Give you that Metal Gear Solid type salute. I know you ain't even dead yet. I'm sure you understand. It's just ridiculous.
Steel is just, like double what iron is to forge, right?
I believe so, yes. But as you know, it's gonna make a lot more useful stuff than iron. Well, maybe not this early in the game. I think we still need iron for a lot of the near level stuff. Because to be fair, I don't know what your pump shotgun is going to require when we get to building that. I don't usually spec into shotguns because I'm, Oh, there's dogs.
Damn, she just screamed and she's in the hole now. This is where the fun we get. Oh, and she's oh, but she's dead already. It's feral.
So I may or may not have closed one of the doors of the dog kennel. It was just the completely wrong one. No one saw that.
There's another screamer and she just instant transmissioned.
Don't you just love them? That's a landmine. Oh no, that's a light. I think I've seen all those landmines earlier. I'm a little bit schizo when it comes to the landmines.
But it's just an ingrained, like, instinctual fear since the early days.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, Brim with no brim. Back in the old days of 7 days, there was one update where they messed up the explosive radius. So instead of having it as like, alright, if you're within this area, you die instantly and the damage drops off, It was just a giant circle of you die instantly. And they were so hard to see. Like, now they're so easy to see. It's like a little red light. So if you pay even the slightest bit of attention, or maybe that's just us because we're schizophrenic about them, you'll see the landmine. You know, it glows in the dark. So, when there's a landmine, you'll see it. Old 7 Days, it was just, they just laid them out, and you'd never know until you died. Like, sure, some places you'd be like, oh, that's a military camp. Obviously, there's going to be some landmines laying out. Yeah, well, there was the entirety of the wasteland biome. There was just a random chance there'd be a landmine laid out in the scrap metal. So you would just be driving your bike, you know, your mini bike, because they only had one vehicle back then, which was the mini bike. You know, having a great time, because you're like, oh, nothing can go wrong, and then you'll just explode and your day is ruined.
Yep.
Those landmines touch me in a personal way. Nothing has ever touched me before.
Damn. This screamer brought an entire mini horde in. The only reason I'm safe is because she pushed me into a wall.
Sounds like you're having a swell time.
Oh yeah, I am. I am.
It's like the Shaun of the Dead scene where it's playing Don't Stop by Queen.
If I wasn't in this wall, I would have been flyboyed.
I love how that's
I
a
am-
verb.
There are so many corpses. Bro. The corpses are piled so high. I am buried in bodies.
I kinda wish I could see that. Alright.
Oh, I found a night vision. I found night vision.
Okay, see, it wasn't that bad, was it?
I want a baseball. Too bad I can make really good ones. Well, and there's more.
Alright. Yo, 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 yo. Dog was just sprinting. Okay, yep. There goes the vulture. Just critical hit. Machine. Got just abrasion. I got stunned and I got infected. Also, why did it start at 1.2? Like, that always starts at just, like, 0.1. Did they change that now?
I don't know.
Man, that's crazy. Just adds to my hate for vultures. Good thing I have honey on me. What's that gonna be done?
We're all having our fun, I see.
I got hit by the vulture once. Granted, you know, as we know, that's all it takes, because the vultures are just built different. To existential dread levels. I have 3 lockpicks. I hope it's enough to get through that box. That's 230.
Red corpses. Oh, almost almost 2:30 already?
Yeah, that's... Lost track of time there. Oops. Anyways. Ain't gonna end till I get home anyways. That's all
I have
these things.
I have a really good present for when you return.
Alright, rad. Assassin's boots, first aid, polymer string. Okay, we toss that. First aid bandage, that'd be nice to have. Oh, this had 2 legendary parts just sitting in there.
Nice.
Nice. Just negate all fall damage for the price of letting barbed wire catch me. See, I remember learning that back in console days. And you know, ever since I added parkour, never thought I'd need to remember that. But you know, I'm a little bit special and didn't spec full agility this time. We're doing something new. Something special. Called Lucky Looter. Is that big mansion with the lab underground? I don't know, I gotta get closer to check. Because I didn't know that spawned outside of Nava's game. I don't know, the fog is coming though. I don't know how close I want to get and check that out, but I'll check it out anyways. I don't care, the fog can wait.
In a minute.
It might be. No, that's Journey's End. Never mind. They're both yellow.
Thought we had honey. Oh yeah, we do.
I was gonna say we should have a lot of honey.
Yeah, we do. I just was a little slow and couldn't find it.
I was gonna say not just honey, but we have herbals. We got a deer. I forgot my knife at home. That's what the stone axe is for, right?
Good old.
Yeah, good old. It's like old reliable. Got 13 meat out of it.
Oh yeah. One advantage of the siblings working at McDonald's is they are able to steal free Hi-C at the end of the workday if it is not too busy.
Rad. still miss the fact that they got rid of the blueberry flavored high C.
Yeah.
Never forgot. Never forgore.
Never forgive.
Not a day that goes by where I don't miss it. Oh, there he goes. Looks like there's a whole other town nearby. Well, I guess 2.6 kilometers actually isn't nearby. Never mind, scratch that. I saw, like, the burnt forest and was like, oh, that means it's close. It's not close.
Yay.
Hogzilla Ranch, LLC. You know, I just realized. Do you think we're gonna have to restart when they implement the next update?
Yep.
Oh, that's tragic.
Hopefully it won't be for a while.
I was gonna say. I mean, they're planning on doing it in the fourth quarter of the year.
Mm.
We're in the fourth quarter of the year.
Yeah. So it means it could be literally tomorrow or December.
Yeah. Which, given how vague they are with their release dates, where they're just like, yeah, it'll happen in this quarter of the year. You don't know until like a month ahead of time. Which, yeah, that seems like a lot. But they dropped the unstable like a week after. I don't know. Oh, I mean, I can at least hope that the changes implemented will be just kind of like casually added in on the side. Because I know they're adding cross-platform in.
Yeah.
And aside from cross-platform, they were also going to implement raiders. Yeah. So. However, that right there is the ranger station where I placed one singular chair on the roof and the entire thing collapsed. Ah, the memories.
I remember I sent I was like this you and I sent pictures of two baby pandas in precarious situations.
I'm still really upset because I really like that ranger. I really like that ranger station, and then I just take one of those like. It's like the plastic chair that people put Virgil in. Just place that on the roof to be like, yeah, I get to sit up here with a rifle, and then it all collapsed. When I think about it, that was probably like the first time I was actually gonna do a perception build. Actually, wait, I can't even pick up my bike. I've got to go around. I got stuff in there. Take the road this way, because I think that'll have a better chance of leading me back than taking the one closest. If I'm not mistaken, is that like... I don't know, I have to get closer to check it out. Oh, no, that's a radio tower.
Oh.
I thought it was the in construction skyscraper, but what is it? Ranger Station Alpha, actually. Maybe if we head back here one of these days, we'll raid it. That'll happen another day. All right. It might take me a while to get over there because there's like a river separating me.
Alright.
It'll take me a second to find a way to get around. How about the new episode of VGHS, Jimins?
You mean the new episodes?
Well,
Quite
yeah. Well, new for us, I should say.
Yeah. Humorous.
I don't know, man. I don't know what Tanner was going on about, where he's just like, no, you're gonna hate the law. You're gonna despise him. You're gonna ruin him. You're gonna wish he was never born. You're gonna wish you were never born. That's how bad the law gets. Dog is, yeah, he literally just becomes a goblin. I'm here for it. So, slight issue.
No.
The river is now taking me further away.
Uh-oh.
Should I just try to, like, pedal through the river? It's like we might lose the bike, but it's also like straight up I'm getting dragged further and further away from home. And there's no end in sight. Maybe I'll see if I can't find a shallow end. Because, you know, swimming mechanics in this game just, they're so good I can grab a pedal bike and just, you know, pedal right next to SpongeBob and Patrick.
No.
But that's like all hill.
I'm guessing there's items in the bike, that's why you can't pick it up.
Yeah. We're pedaling. We're pedaling. We're pedaling.
I guess if there's no other option.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, we're almost there. Okay, I've got 36 seconds left of oxygen. Alright, it wasn't even that close. It's perfect, perfect. I'm free.
Nice.
Right at the brink of day 2, so I get that peaceful little piano. correct word is. I'm not musically talented, gifted, what have you. And what else would there be but upon the horizon an even deeper river?
Yep.
I'm fine. So, alright. Oh, wait. Never mind. I don't have to go through it this time. There's actually a way around this one. Alright, I'll be home soon. I'm only a kilometer away now. Path is clear. Mostly. Still gotta go around the mountain, but... you know. Found another military camp out here, though. Place a marker. Just gonna ignore that caps lock for later. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I heard just a random landmine go off to my right. Also, have you been plucking the eggs out of the nests?
Yeah.
Alright, good, because we need more bacon than eggs. And by we, I mean me.
Yeah, I have a handful of eggs placed in the output of the campfire.
Alright. I'm coming up on you. 500 meters away.
Thanks.
I can see your headlight. Wait, that's not your headlight, that's Jen.
I was like, I don't have a headlight. I found night vision.
Yeah. So I'm just used to you having a headlight, because we've, you know...
Yeah.
Even in classic 7 days, you forewent like a military helmet, because you're like, yeah, I got a mining lamp on my helmet.
Back then, my TV's like brightness was so low that I'd have trouble always finding where stuff was. So I was like, you know what, light.
Yeah.
I need it.
Never forget the classic days where I used to just chase people around with a chainsaw.
And I was also there to gaslight them into thinking I was different.
Oh yeah. This is my favorite part, because they would show up, and, you know, they were already getting a gun ready because they had the worst intentions possible. It makes me wonder how many of them were about to shoot you after you were, you know, giving them loot.
If you're here to buy, I've got the best selection of medicine
Probably
in the
not
wasteland.
a lot because
We're always looking. Oh, thank goodness. I couldn't find anyone to do
be
that job.
allied and stuff, but you know.
I lied.
I mean, maybe, but the smart thing for them would have been to not, because of the very large man with maxed tiered armor in front of them.
See, but that's the thing, they would still do it. I got shot a couple of times.
Yeah.
Granted, it's what I loved about the military armor and the old trench coat, is you could have a bulletproof armor, well, sorry, a bulletproof vest on, and they would never know until they shot you and you didn't die.
Yo, Caleb, are you ready to receive goodies?
Sure, I'm just gonna make these bacon and eggs real quick. What's up?
That's crazy. Accept my gifts.
I don't even have enough room. Hold up. I need to make more room. I need to make more room.
Oh wait, I forgot one.
Okay. Chances are we'll probably be able to finish most of this by the next time we get on. Which other things take me a bit extreme again, and by that I mean like 2 days, so you know, because I at least want to try and do this regularly, if not semi-regularly. You know, try to get into the habit of it, you know, get better with it. See if I can't throw my theoretical hat into the ring. It's like that one guy from Pirates of the Caribbean where he's like, with the cotton problem, you know, up in the air, thought I'd throw my hat in the ring for consideration. Yeah, you're welcome.
Quite funny.
We got 2 screamers incoming, but none of them are gonna get a chance to scream. As long as I don't mess up a 3rd shot at this point. Path's clear, we're good. Yeah, I don't think you had time to scream. I don't see nothing coming.
Good.
I'm gonna go sell this shovel to Jen real quick. And then after that, I think we should call it.
We've got medical supplies. I'm sure I have something you'll need.
I was gonna say it's pretty late.
Oh, 46.
Plus, Douglas needs somebody tomorrow.
I just knew you'd
What do you
find
mean
something
Douglas
you like.
needs somebody tomorrow?
My parents, they've got to go take my grandmother to an appointment.
Alright.
And if I'm not awake, Douglas will probably be in his kid. So, as long as I'm awake, keep little Douglas running around. Let him be silly.
Yeah.
I feel bad seeing him go in the cage, but I can't pretend like I'm, you know, there's another choice. It's that or let him destroy everything. Because he would do that, and he wouldn't even think twice about it. He wouldn't even think once about it. Stone cold killer like that.
See this goodie. Watch it go.
So I now have the full scavenger set bonus. 2% better quality loot.
Mm-hmm.
Better than nothing.
Bet. Do it, pussy. Take a dab,
No, I'm chilling.
pussy.
So, I think we're gonna call it there.
Yeah.
Alright. So, that'll do it for tonight. I don't know when the next time people stream is, but it's probably going to be Wednesday if I get the opportunity. So, people who, well, person who watched, I don't know if anybody else joined, but to you, our friend, thank you very much for tuning in. Anybody else who will be watching this in the future, thank you very much. Have a good night.